wish I could do something about this glare. Is that better? I think, did that get better? I feel like I'm filming in front of my window and I feel like either it's fully open and I'm like washed out, or I can do it partially open and then there's a lot of glare on my glasses. So I think this will work. Anyway, it's Wednesday. I just got my imperfect produce box. I'm gonna be putting that away. I'll show you what I got. That's not really what this video is about though. I wanted to do like a monthly wrap up each month since I'm posting so often. You would think that like posting often would make it, sorry, I'm primping. I think that posting often would make it easier to share more stuff that's going on in my life, right? Just by volume, like I'm talking so much. But if anything, like I feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that gets left out. Come here. Anyway, also I realized it's like over a week into February, and I had this plan to do at the end of every month. I was going to do like a monthly wrap up of kind of what's been going on in my life. I was going to do a book vlog of like what I read that month and then what I'm planning to read for the next month. And then the third thing I was going to do was going to be monthly favorites. So like favorite products, favorite things that I ate, favorite things that I watched on Netflix, like whatever. So I'm still planning to do those other 2 videos, but it's just really late this month. So anyway, like I said, we're well into February. Today is February 10th, and I'm like trying to think back what happened in January. I started back at school. I'm only taking 1 class this semester. It's child psychology and it's all online, which is great. I haven't done much for that class so far. I did like my introductory post on the discussion board. I did my introductory post. Bruce wants water. Hang on a second. Anyway, I have some real stuff due for that class this weekend. So I'm gonna have to catch up on that class probably Thursday or Friday. Speaking of studying, I also started taking classes to become a dog trainer. Hello, excuse me. What are you doing? You better come in here. Right after I said that, I had to go check my dog because he was gonna try to eat my cat's food. So yeah, I chatted with a business coach actually a couple of weeks ago, which was like super helpful. That's kind of something that I've always wanted to do, and it just ended up being perfect timing. She was kind of starting her business and she seemed like someone that I would really get along with and enjoy working with. So she was looking for a couple people to basically kind of do some market research, and so she asked me some questions for her benefit, and then she also gave me a coaching session. And to be honest, like the questions, even the ones that she asked for her benefit, benefited me also. So overall, it was a good time, and that is kind of what kind of finally motivated me to press the button and sign up for my dog training program. So I'm working toward getting my certification through IAABC, which is the International Association of Animal Behavior Consultants. It really just rolls off the tongue. I gotta practice that one. So they teach like positive reinforcement, force-free kind of training methods. There's also options to become, so I'm working on the dog training program. There's also later on I could maybe become a behaviorist. It just kind of takes a little bit longer. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think a couple of things that I want to focus on is separation anxiety. I feel like right now especially that's going to be a big thing when people start going back to work and maybe start leaving the house after being home for almost a year. Like when I started, I'm not back at work full time, but even when I started going back, Bruce even got a little separation anxiety, and I don't think he's ever had that before. I'm also really interested in like how behavior affects health and like emotional wellness of animals. And I know that sounds kind of woo-woo, but like, I mean, one of the things that inspired me to do this in the first place is like back when I adopted Pensone, which was like, how long have I had him? It's been like 12 years ago. He had some bladder issues that were triggered by stress. And this is a really common problem that cats have. And it's one of those things like when you go to the vet, they like treat the medical side of it, but they don't always treat the behavioral side. So that's something that really interests me. And then the last thing is I would like to get involved in Canine Good Citizen certification, which is basically kind of a test. How do I want to say this? It kind of trains your dog. It gives them the tools that they need to kind of be a good member of society, I guess. Like some of the items on the test are like walking through a crowd of people, like passing another dog or passing a person on the sidewalk. There are some that they will test for being around like wheelchairs and people on crutches and things like that. So it's kind of just to make sure your dog is kind of calm and well adjusted in a variety of situations. And on that note, I think I've said this before, Bruce did not pass the test. He didn't even pass the class. He didn't even make it to the test. And I think a big part of that reason is our trainer used gentle leaders, which I love. For the most part, I love them, but they're not for every dog. I fostered a pit bull who we used a gentle leader with, and it was awesome. Bruce hated it. He just hated it, and he never adjusted to it. We tried for like weeks, and he just never really got it. It was like he couldn't focus on his training because he was like, why is this thing on my face? So yeah, I would like to try again and have Bruce do the Canine Good Citizen program. The reason that I wanted to sign him up for it in the first place is because I thought about maybe seeing if he would like being a therapy dog. So maybe like visiting senior citizen homes. I know there's other programs that have kids, they have a dog come to the library and have kids like read aloud with the dog. And he's like a super social, friendly, outgoing dog, and everybody freaking loves him. So I thought that that would be a good fit. So yeah, that's why I signed him up for the Canine Good Citizen thing in the first place, but he didn't do it. The pit bull foster that I had, she passed with flying colors. She was awesome. So that's another reason that I kind of want to get involved in training. I really miss fostering, and I would like to maybe foster a dog at some point, maybe. And with that pit bull that I fostered, it just felt really good kind of sending her off to her forever home, saying that she passed this test, she's a Canine Good Citizen. So I think it would be cool to be able to do that with other dogs that I might foster. So other than that, what else has been going on this month? Pensone, I've talked about his medical issues in the past. He's doing really well right now. The thing that in his mouth that wouldn't heal since like August, he had his dental surgery in August and it was not healing and it got infected a couple times. It's finally healed. He saw his vet. I made a video that day. I think it was January 6th or something like that. He saw his vet then, and she said it looked great. I've been keeping an eye on it, and it looks good, so I'm not worried about that anymore. I say that I'm not worried about it. I will still keep checking, but I don't need to be concerned, I don't think. I'm trying to figure out, something smells. I'm like, do I need to take the trash out, or is something bad in my produce box? I think the box is fine. Maybe I just need to take out the trash. So I'm doing bistro. Oh, I need to put my bistro in the fridge. Okay, so I'm putting my bistro in the fridge for tomorrow, taking it out of the freezer. So some of the meals, I didn't realize this at first, but some of them recommend that you like thaw them in the fridge overnight. So the first day, or the second day, I think, I was like, I knew I had my meals picked out, that I was gonna have the shepherdless pie and the enchilada casserole. But then I didn't have them because I did not know that I needed to defrost them. Anyway, the reason that I brought that up and the thing that reminded me of it is like, I feel like, so I am a little bit with meal delivery services. One of my deciding factors if I want to do them or not is like the waste. Like if you guys saw my purple carrot review, one of the things that I really liked purple carrot, but one of the things that I didn't like as much is the packaging and that there's extra plastic and stuff like that. But to be honest, like since I've been doing bistro, well, first of all, their containers are recyclable and biodegradable and stuff. They're more environmentally friendly, and like the padding that comes in the box is like paper, so it's recyclable, and then they pack it with dry ice instead of ice packs, so that's more environmentally friendly. But anyway, what I'm getting at is like, if what I do smell, it might be the trash. I realize I think I am actually making less trash this week since I've been doing bistro, since all I'm throwing out is like the little containers. So I feel like I'm taking out the trash less often, which is why maybe it smells. Did you need to know this about me? I don't know. You do now. I feel like there should be more that I can talk about in this video. January, I feel like a lot of stuff happened, but I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. I did the business coaching thing. I did the dog training thing. So they were kind of big things, but just not a lot of things. Okay, so I guess we should put this stuff away now. I feel like, so this imperfect produce box was a surprise. Didn't know I was getting it. I canceled last week because I was doing bistro, but then I forgot to cancel this week. So I end bistro on Saturday. So some of this stuff, I mean, onions will be good past then. But some of the stuff that needs to be used sooner, like I can still eat it with my Bistro meals, it's okay. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, this box, I checked the receipt before I got it, and I feel like I didn't get that good of a deal. It seems like sometimes, I don't know, if I pick my own produce in Imperfect, I feel like I choose the things that seem like a better deal than the supermarket. But it seems like when they pick for me, I end up paying kind of similar to what I would pay at the supermarket, if not maybe more. So I don't know the exact prices of everything, but I will put them on the screen. So I got 3 red onions. I got also green onions. And I got 3 avocados. I got a couple of limes and cilantro. I got 3 pears and 3 garlic bulbs and 1 little mango. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street or something and I'm teaching you guys about fruit and counting. And the last thing is a bunch of blueberries that broke open. So I'm gonna have to collect them and put them back in the container, and then that's it. So that's all, and then I'll put the total price on the screen. And then it also includes a delivery fee, which I think is like $4.99 or something like that. There is an option to like waive the delivery fee, but I think you have to spend like $50 or more, which I'm just eating this by myself. There's no way I can eat that much. Maybe I could try. Maybe I could do a video challenge. Can I eat $50 of produce in a week? All right, guys, that's it. I thought I was pretty happy with how this month went, but now that I'm saying it back, it seems like, I mean, just things move slow in a pandemic, I guess. But I will make that favorites video, and I guess I'll talk about more of the stuff that I did in January in that video. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.